When the meal is over, the dish goes from being the center of attention to something that needs to be scraped clean and put away. They call it a dirty plate. That same mechanic plays out in our relationships. People will eagerly celebrate you when you are highly useful to them, elevating your status as long as you are actively solving their problems or providing a service. But the moment you have nothing left to give, that celebration often stops. The people who relied on your resource forget everything you provided once they no longer need your output. Measuring your self-worth by how these people treat you is a losing game. Their appreciation is entirely conditional, meaning you will inevitably feel discarded the second your utility runs out. We fall into this dynamic because of the utility trap. We are culturally conditioned from a very young age to link our personal value directly to our measurable output, our favors, and our resourcefulness. This conditioning acts like a filter, tricking us into interpreting constant requests for our time and energy as genuine expressions of love. We start believing that being needed is the exact same thing as being cared for. This animated model shows the stark difference between the two. Transactional appreciation is an outward extraction of your resources, a one-way street. Authentic connection, however, forms a closed reciprocal loop where energy flows evenly in both directions. When you operate solely on extraction, burnout eventually hits, and when your output stops, a psychological vacuum forms, leaving you in total silence where the external applause used to be. Confusing your utility with actual affection doesn't build a support network. It simply guarantees long-term emotional exhaustion. To find out where you actually stand, you have to ask a difficult diagnostic question. Do the people in your life value you, or do they only value what you provide? Answering that requires you to stop seeking validation through your labor. You have to locate your worth internally, grounding yourself in who you are rather than what you do. You also have to change the established rules of engagement with your existing friends and colleagues. The current dynamic was built on your endless availability, and it has to be rewired. You can only discover your actual worth to others by deliberately disrupting the flow of your usefulness. We do this through healthy emotional boundaries. These act as mechanical stress tests, specifically designed to expose the reality of your existing relationships. This flowchart illustrates the first test. You state clearly that you have low emotional bandwidth and cannot help today. From there, watch the reaction. The path splits into a loop of empathy and support, or a dead end of annoyance, because your resources are unavailable. The second test targets your role in group dynamics. If you always step up to mediate conflicts or organize events, you simply pause. You step back from being the default problem solver. During this pause, track one specific metric. Count exactly who initiates contact with you for no other reason than to check on your well-being. The third test is most direct. When hit with a sudden request, deliver a flat no. Offer no apologies, and do not over-explain your reasoning. An authentic connection will respect the no as a normal human limit. A transactional connection will treat your boundary as a severe personal insult. Applying these boundaries creates a powerful filtration system. The illusion of deep friendship falls completely away, revealing the raw mechanics of how the relationship actually functions. Setting these boundaries triggers immediate relational fallout. You are breaking the dirty plate dynamic, refusing to be consumed. Once the source of your utility completely dries up, the attrition rate is incredibly fast. Transactional relationships crumble the moment they encounter resistance. Watching long-standing connections disappear causes real emotional pain. It forces you into a period of isolation, and grieving that loss is entirely valid. But losing these connections serves a purpose. It clears the massive amount of emotional space those extractions were taking up, giving you a clear psychological victory. Eventually, the dust settles. The people who remain in your life after the utility tests are complete are the ones who actually see you. These relationships maintain a stable level of appreciation. Their view of you does not fluctuate based on what they can extract from you on any given Tuesday. They recognize that self-worth is an inherent state. It is not simply a fiat currency that you have to continuously mint through exhausting acts of service. The people who truly care about you will see your worth long after you stop serving them. Ceasing to be useful is simply the prerequisite for making room for people who value your existence.